Okay, students, we'll continue with the second part of the same topic. We'll start with this either or. Now remember, this is a conjunction which has to be used with care because there are some exceptions here. First, understand either takes or with it and neither takes nor with it. Either is used with a positive meaning and neither is used with a negative meaning. This has to be clear again. Now, if I make a sentence, for example, either the teacher or the student, the verb that I will use is, or a singular verb. Either the teacher or the student is absent today. It is the same for neither nor. Neither the teacher nor the student is absent today. So the rule is we connect two singular subjects with either or neither nor. When two subjects, singular subjects are connected with either or neither nor, remember the verb is always singular. But an exception to this is a sentence with a singular subject and a plural subject. For example, either the teacher or the students. I repeat, either the teacher or the students. Then the verb is plural. Either the teacher or the students are absent today. Here it is not is. The same goes for neither. Neither the teacher nor the students are absent today. Why? I take the last subject. Remember, the rule is always go by the last subject when you find these conjunctions in a sentence. When these conjunctions are used in a sentence, always look for the last subject. And the plural subject should always be nearer to the verb. That is the rule. You must put the verb nearer to the last subject. Or the subject that comes at the end should be placed nearer the verb. So, either the teacher or the students are absent. Neither the teacher nor the students were absent. You can use a past form of the verb or the present form of the verb, but the verb must be in plural if the last subject is in plural form. Right. Now questions. Look at the sentence. Where are your books? You see, the verb, the subject of the sentence is at the end. It is not necessary that the subject will always come at the beginning of a sentence. In all questions, the question word comes first. This is a question word. Where, which, why, how. They are all known as question words. They are WH questions. And in question words, you see the subject comes at the end all the time. Where are your books? Which are your books? So I use a plural verb. Why? Because the last subject is in the plural form. Remember, where is your book? The mistake that the students make is they consider this as the subject. This is not a subject. This is an adjective. It describes the book. Your books. Books is a noun. The word books is a noun. So it qualifies the noun. So it is an adjective. Right? So I always go by the last subject and accordingly I place the verb. Now, these words again will have to be used with care. Fish, money, coffee, tea. The rule is sometimes they are singular, sometimes they are plural. The fisherman caught lot of fish. The fisherman caught lot of fishes. The fish caught by the fisherman. The fishes caught by the fisherman. What is the difference? When I say the fisherman caught a lot of fish, he caught one variety of fish. Sardines, sharks, whatever the variety of the fish may be. But when I say the fisherman caught a lot of fish, what I mean is he caught fish of one family or one variety. But when I say the fisherman caught a lot of fishes, the fisherman caught a lot of fishes. So what do I mean by fishes? There are varieties. It's not only of one variety. It's not just sardines or shark or sea fish, whatever it may be. But the variety. He caught many kinds of fish. So fish can take a plural form. The fishes caught by the fishermen today are less. I use fishes So I use a plural verb. The fish caught by the fisherman today is less. What I mean here is he caught of one variety. He caught fish which belong to one variety and the quantity is less. The fishes caught by the fisherman today are less. The varieties are less. Keep this in mind. Money. We have always listened to teachers and we have always read in most books the word money. We must have come across. We wouldn't have heard the word monies. We don't say monies, but monies is also a word which is used. But when there are a lot of monies on the table, am I right? I'm 100% right. But how? It depends on the meaning. Monies means different currencies. For example, on the table there are many currencies. There is US dollar, there is Malaysian ringgit, French francs, whatever the currency of the country may be. It is a variety of currency notes. So, you see there are a lot of monies on the table, 100% correct. But when I say there is a lot of money on the table, it is only the Indian rupee or the Sri Lankan rupee or the Pakistani rupee, whatever it may be. It should be of one denomination or one variety. So money means currency notes belonging to one currency. Monies means monies, different currency notes of different countries. In the same way, tea. When I say give me 2 teas, am I correct? Many would say, no, you are wrong because tea is uncountable. No, here it is countable. Why is it countable? English people, they very often use this sentence. They go to a coffee shop. 2 coffees, please. Acceptable. What do I mean by 2 coffees? 2 cups of coffee. What do I mean by 2 teas, please? 2 cups of tea. So, coffees, teas, monies. Acceptable, but it depends on the kind of meaning that is associated with it. Be careful. Careful use is advised. It depends on what you try to indicate, what you are trying to kind of point out. It depends on that. Now look at these words. Paper, bread, glass, cloth. They are usually uncountable, but sometimes they are countable as well. Look at one example. Paper. Give me a sheet of paper. So, what do I mean? Give me a sheet of paper. Paper is used in a singular sense. Now, look at this sentence. Paper is made of bamboo. Here, paper is not used in a singular sense. So, careful use is advised. It depends on what you want to say. So, what you want to say, the use of verb, using it in the singular form or in the plural form, the use of subject, be it singular or plural, depends on what you wish to convey. So, when I say paper is made of bamboo, paper is used in an uncountable sense here. But when I say give me a sheet of paper, the same word paper comes there, but here it is countable. So, one word can be used in a singular sense or with a plural sense. It depends on what we wish to convey. Bread. Bread is made from flour. It's a known fact, universal truth. We use flour to make bread. But when I say breads, am I wrong? I am not wrong. There are many breads on the table. What do I mean? Varieties of bread. It's almost like the fish example, you know. There are varieties of bread. There is French loaf. There is English bread. There is croissant. Hundreds of varieties. There is Middle East bread. Bajan. Hundreds of varieties. So when you have all these varieties together on the table, you can use the countable noun into an uncountable, the uncountable noun can be used into a countable form. Bread means just bread of one variety. Breads means different kinds of bread. But you don't say, give me a bread. We don't use it that way. Give me bread. But you can say, give me a slice of bread. That is different. When you cut the loaf, it is known as loaf. When you cut the loaf into different slices, every slice becomes a slice of bread. So you say, give me a slice of bread. Give me 2 slices of bread. The usage is very, very important. So you can use a word in a singular sense or in a plural sense, but the sentence has to be correct. The meaning should come out clearly. That is important. Glass. That house is made of glass. Glass house. Here glass is used in an uncountable sense. Glass is made from sand, silica. That is a chemical name. So glass can be used in a singular manner, but give me a glass of water. Here glass becomes a countable noun. So one word can be used with a countable sense and an uncountable sense as well. Cloth. Remember the difference between cloth and clothes. I have a lot of clothes to wash today. Here, countable. I have a shirt, I have a trouser, I have a vest, and many other garments to wash. So here I have lots of clothes to wash, many clothes to wash, countable. But this is a tablecloth. This is made of cloth. This bag is made of cloth. So here cloth is used in a singular sense. Right? Keep this in mind, cloth and clothes. Many students fail to understand the usage. That is where the problem comes. They don't know when to use it, when to use a word, a noun in a singular sense, and when to use it in a plural sense. You must pay a lot of attention to this. Then we are almost nearing the end of the chapter. One of the is always followed by a singular noun. I'm sorry, it's not verb but noun. One of the boys. One of the boys. So I think it should be plural. I'm sorry. Right? A plural noun. One of the boys. One of the girls. One of the boxes. One of the dogs. Whatever the noun may be, one of the is followed by a plural noun. Keep this in mind. And none of the. Here it could be followed by a singular noun singular verb or a plural verb. I'll make this clear. For example, let's take a sentence.